mean I listen to Rob talk, high frequency God talk, paint pictures with these flows like I'm Bob Ross.
We should be on the same type of time that we're on whenever, you know, an atrocity happens at the hands of the police or George Zimmerman, anything like that. We should have the same energy. But somehow, some way, down is up and up is down, and I just don't understand what I'm looking at right now.
About 1:15 p.m., Southeast Patrol officers responded to the 100 block of Manchester Avenue for a robbery that just occurred. When they arrived, they found a male suffering gunshot wounds, and that male was then transported to the hospital. What occurred was the victim, along with a female witness, were in this area eating at a restaurant when they were approached by at least one suspect who brandished a firearm and demanded property from the victim. The suspect then shot the victim multiple times and removed property, and then left the location in a getaway car. The getaway car fled in an unknown direction. We don't know where the vehicle went. Officers then were able to close down the scene until we can find out what the status of the victim is. I'm sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased at 13:59 hours today. South Bureau Homicide is working this case, as are many other detectives. The victim was sitting at a table eating with a female witness when he was approached by the suspect. The suspect then brandished a firearm and demanded his property. We don't have the audio as to what the exact verbal exchange was at that time. The suspect then fired multiple rounds and then appears to remove some property. To what extent, we don't know at this time.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the...
First and foremost, love and light to the family and friends of PNB Rock. I ain't really listened to his music, but that's neither here nor there. The fact is that yet another life was taken in a senseless manner. Like, at what point do we realize that this friendly fire bullshit cannot happen? Like, senseless violence just has to stop. And then the part that social media and people on social media play in it is the narrative that I've been seeing perpetuated for like the last, 24 hours or so, or less, which is blaming the young lady that was with him, his child's mother, his girlfriend, blaming her, talking about she posted the location, therefore that was the reason that he got killed. I think that's very irresponsible, and it lacks a lot of intelligence to just jump to that. Why? Because at a certain point we have to understand that accountability needs to be placed squarely upon the shoulders of the people that committed that atrocity. Like, we got to stop making excuses and trying to say, oh, well, that's just how it is. Like, at what point do we stop? If we say we want better, we say we want things to change, we have to stop perpetuating it and making excuses for it and allowing it to be commonplace. Because I can't help but think that had that been a police officer, especially a white police officer, or anybody of a different demographic that killed him, everybody would be on one accord, up in arms, mad, screaming about how, our lives matter and we got to stop the killing and all this, that, and the third, right? But then this happens and things like this continue to happen, and we don't hear a single utterance of, Black Lives Matter. Let's stop killing each other. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing that. We hear stupid stuff like, oh, she shouldn't have posted the location. Oh, man, he shouldn't have been there. He too famous to be sitting in there just eating. What? Come on, man. We got to do better. Like, we should be on the same type of time that we're on whenever, an atrocity happens at the hands of the police or George Zimmerman, anything like that. We should have the same energy. But somehow, some way, down is up and up is down, and I just don't understand what I'm looking at right now. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm disoriented. I don't understand where we're coming from with all of this. Like, What's going on? How many times do we have to see the same thing and play the same story out? Who's going to be the next one? Who's going to be the next one? They want to make excuses. Because I guarantee you, the way history has shown us, there's going to be another, sadly, there's going to be more police injustices, right? There's going to be more racial injustices and things of that nature. And then everybody's going to have that energy like everybody stop killing black people, Black Lives Matter, right? But this happens and there's not one single utterance of that. And it should be. It should be. And the people that killed him need to be held accountable. We should all be searching for them. Keep that same energy. Think about the fact that this sets the precedence for the next time, and 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 the next time. It sets the precedence for a series of unfortunate, stupid-ass events. We have to stop it, man. Stop putting that young lady through that trauma, making it so she can't go on social media without feeling like she played some part in that young man's death. He has a daughter, I heard. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to understand what y'all putting out there. Somebody posted a video of the man laying in his own blood. Like, his daughter has to see that. Because what goes on the internet is on the internet. Y'all think about that? Or is it just about clicks and views? We got to do better. Peace.
Shit you gotta be posting, bro. This the TikTok shit you gotta be posting.
Off the stage, back on the keys.
Yes, sir, stage.